Welcome back to Dynasty Masters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with time to figure out where on the coaching staff. Now for the fun part. Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go to work first. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Short gain on the play before he slides. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowboys. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Stewart. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense working from the pistol. Trying play action. Steps away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Ducks are marching down the field. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
East line set just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cowboys with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Flores. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
The give on the option. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Freeman. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Moore will throw. Got a man. It's Stewart. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Second down at the 31.
I love playing man coverage on the back end. Giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too...
There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. He now has 56 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And some room to work. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Back to throw, it's Flores. Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Hunt is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Finding an escape route. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10 coming up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Got his man downfield. Speeding down the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And
flexibility to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Tosses it incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. What a first quarter they've already put together. Up 21, sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds his tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Benson. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a Heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff, on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the... Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with...
He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Complete to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much there. He gets... The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the missed connection on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Whittington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. They go to the counter. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Marshall. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Flores. Looking down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Look out, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the 1st down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, give on the inside. He's pulled down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He got it. The lead is now back down to 9.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to...
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Moore will throw. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rough 3rd and goal coming. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got him down. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Takes a hit as he fired. Another incomplete.